Hello everyone and welcome to episode 33 of the TEW 2020 Super Max 64 series here on the channel, as it is the Supiversary Tour, which on our main event we'll see our Junior Heavyweight Champion Eddie Guerrero take on the man who won the Mystery Mayhem matchup in Kiyoshi Demora in our main event, our co-main event, the match that was supposed to happen in the previous episode, or at least a variation of it. Originally obviously it was going to be Liger and Sasuke against Malenko and Pegasus. And then Malenko got hurt, and we had to change to a whole new team, and then Liger gets hurt. And he still is out, obviously. He's out for at least another month. But luckily, Dean Malenko's going to be back in about 8 days, so he'll miss out on this first day of the tour and maybe the second day. But then he'll be back to 100%. So we're going to get this matchup, fingers fucking crossed, unless somebody else gets injured, which would be hilarious. But hopefully that does not happen. So that's the two title matches for the show. TTS versus the Cosmic Dragon Kings, as Nuki Sano is, as far as will be later on, as far as in Shudo, he will be taking on the winner of Kiyoshi Demora and Eddie Guerrero, and I thought about having him be involved on this card. However, he does have a injury right now. So, of course, he got injured during the All-Star Anarchy matchup. So I figured next best thing was to have TTS versus Cosmic Dragon Kings, with a trios matchup with Minoru Tanaka, Shinjiro Otani, Shinichi Funaki against the Cosmic Dragon Kings, of course, Ultimate Dragon, Super Astro, and Dragon, or about to say Dragon Kid, but it's going to be Golden King instead. This is going to be a good matchup, though. TTS, they just won their trios matchup, of course, on our previous episode. They just beat the K&AM Super Junior crew, so they have a little bit of momentum going in. Of course, Ultimate Dragon lost in the main event for the Junior Heavyweight title at All-Star Anarchy, so I feel like it's a great way to get him back into the fold as well. And yeah, I'm hoping for a good performance there. As for the next matchup, Jinsei Shinzaki versus Brad Armstrong singles matchup. They have never had a singles matchup in Super Max 64. They've had two in the safe. First one was in 1995, which is kind of crazy. And then the next one was in 99, which was the last pretty much time before the Super Max 64 split. So that, I believe that was the last one, because that was, I believe, during the Best Super Juniors in 1999, which is kind of crazy to think. Yeah, for Jinsei Shinzaki and Brad Armstrong, I felt like this was a great kind of matchup to have these two involved. And we'll see, as far as Kai and Tai and the Pure Table of Shigoku, I feel like it's a great way to get a lot of the kind of undercard guys on the card as well, as far as throughout the tour, building that up. But yeah, that's why that single match is happening. Masanobu, rather, as far as I don't know what happened there. Masanobu Fuchi and Yoshinari Ogawa versus the K&AM Junior Express. So this is Fuchi and Ogawa, of course, taking on Lance Storm and Rob Van Dam. Masato Fuchi and Yoshinari Ogawa, Fuchi still in he's almost 50, and he's still doing really, really well. And Ogawa's been around for a while, obviously, pretty much since the start. He'd be 10 years in his career at this point. They could use a chance to not only be on a final show, but to take on a team like the K&M Junior Express. And as far as for the undercard, felt like it's a good little matchup, and we'll see how it plays out. In the opening contest, Lords of the Deep versus the World Class Tag Team. This is a big match, for Jado and Gato, taking on former tag champs, Akira Kotakumi and Naniwa. Should be a good match. Should be a good little matchup. So we have, two tag matches, two singles matches, or actually three tag matches, rather. 3 tags, 2 singles, and a trios match on that final card. I'm hoping, as far as for Supiversary, it's in a unique spot, because it's the fallout of both the Mystery Mayhem show, with Tamura main eventing it, but also kind of the follow-up of what was supposed to happen on the previous episode for the tag team title. So it's a little bit of a mixed bag. But, then we just have Brawloween next, and then the Junior Tag League, beyond to 2003, before we know it. As for this first Road 2 show, we'll go ahead and get it rocking and rolling. Of course, all these shows are 5 matches each. As for our main event, felt like this would be a good main event. The Cosmic Dragon Kings, Los Pavano, trios match. Gonna give the win to Dragon Kid, as he's gonna beat Anaru, so nice win there for the Cosmic Dragon Kings. Then we'll also have Minoru Tanaka, Kiyoshi Tamura against 3 count. This is just a match for Tamura to get a win, a little momentum building. Obviously, Taka Michinoku and Yoshihiro Tajiri against the Pure Temple of Shigoku as Shinzaki and Senshi, which Senshi is going to lose to Taka Michinoku, so that's a interesting finish. The Steal the Show matchup, Can-Am Junior Express versus the Cash Money Inc. team. So Van Dam's going to beat either Easy Money or Kid Cash. Felt like that's a good way to have a Steal the Show matchup. Also, gives Can-Am Junior Express a win. Then Fuchi and Ogawa as the technical match class matchup. This has happened once before during the Best Super Juniors of the year 2000, which that was an 84 then. Don't think it's going to be this good this time around, but you never know. And we just need to add one more minute. I think we're going to add a minute to this. This was a tough one because Taka's really, he's still in the prime of his really career. He's only 28 in 2002. And obviously Tajiri's 31. Like, all these guys are pretty much in their primes. Maybe besides Shinzaki, even then he's 35. So he's still kind of towards the tail end of his prime. And obviously Senshi in the early stages of his career only being 22. But this is a good matchup for everybody involved, I think, for Kai and Tai and for the Pure Temple of Shigoku. As, we'll see how it plays out for Ricky Fuji and Magnum Tokyo, though. I mean, Ricky Fuji's going to do well. Magnum Tokyo is definitely going to be like the weak link of that matchup, but it should go over pretty well besides that. At least that's what I'm hoping for. As now we're just going to find our 3,000. Looks like the Gufu Industrial Hall will work. So I don't think there's going to be a 3,100 venue. If I had to take a guess. There might be, though. You never know. And 3,200. Yeah, that's, God, there's so many venues. So I'm trying to hurry up and see if I can fastly look through it all. But yeah, it looks like just 3,000 or 3,500 or the 3,200 is pretty much what we got. But that's fine. That works for me. As let's run this first night here of the tour. Yeah, 71. Octagon was rusty. Tough break. 72, though, is not too bad for an opening matchup on a tour show, though, as a backdrop suplex from Fuchi getting the win in 16 minutes. Another 72 as Van Dam and Lance Storm gets the win over Kid Cash and Easy Money. Great performance from Kid Cash, though, a 59. Pretty solid as Rob Van Dam with the Van Daminator over Kid Cash, so tough break on him losing, but a great performance for him as a 72 here for Taka Michinoku and Yoshihiro Tajiri against Senshi and Jinsei Shinzaki. Yeah. Taka getting low with the Michinoku driver. They were the better team. It was kind of close, though. Actually. No, yeah, they were the better team. It was very, very close, though. That's Taka with the Michinoku driver over Senshi. Senshi almost in the 50s, though, is a pretty good sign for somebody who's obviously pretty much only been, I don't even think it's been a full year with the Pure Temple of Shigoku, so it's a good sign for him. Ricky Fuji, Magnum Tokyo, losing to Minoru Tanaka and Kiyoshi Tamura. Yeah, this win about as expected, with everybody performing well, but Magnum Tokyo. Good win, though, for Tanaka and Tamura. Tamura with the Chuchi Katame in 20 minutes there, gets the win. And at 81 for our main event, the Dragon Rod from Dragon Kid over Honoru. Yeah, Honoru, worst guy in the match, takes the loss. Dragon Kid, though, with a 59. That's not too bad. As far as I'm hoping we can get them in the 70s before we know it, because that would really make the Kazu Dragon Kings quite the group. They'd have 4 guys that would be 70 and above. That would be pretty great for them. It's a good performance, good win, and actually a really good tour show. Everything in the 70s, and besides the main event, even, and that was in the 80s. So good match for that main event. Gladly take that for night 1. As on to night 2 we go. Alrighty, as night 2. We have, as far as the main event, definitely that Damien Vampiro Kikuchi Kanemoto match. A little build up to Eddie and Kiyoshi Tamura on this show. And we got a lot of, as far as, World Class AOs, Fantastics, that's the Trios match. Lords of the Deep, it's a 3 count, which is the 8-man tag. A 3 count and 2 cool, as far as Scotty Tuati and Brian Too Much Lawler. Tom Rogers, though, was brought for Russell's court, accused of making a mess backstage, not cleaning up. Knowing everyone else, Jumbo Saruda found him guilty and sends it back to clean it up and then bite yourself for everyone of the show. So yeah, that's our main event. So go ahead and add that. a team that just challenged for the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles not too long ago in Kikuchi and Kanemoto. I believe that was the Best Super Junior Finals. Yes, yep. As they came up short, or they did win that matchup, but they lost to the now champs at the Super J-Cup. That's what it was. As for this main event, though, nice little revenge for Vampiro, or for rather Kikuchi and Kanemoto. We had a chance to give Vampiro some revenge here, but we went against it. Because I think Kanemoto Kikuchi is going to be the better team. 21 minutes, though, not the longest of matches. Probably could have gave them a little bit more time, but it is what it is. It's Los Guerreros of Chavo and Eddie taking on Shinjiro Otani and Kiyoshi Tamura of TTS. TTS is going to get the win. Otani's going to beat Chavo. That just, feel like everybody probably saw that one coming. Then this is a tough one. Pillman and Killman, which rolls right off the tongue. Pillman's going to get the win. Kind of funny, though, as far as, Pillman and Billy Kidman, they just kind of missed each other. As far as, obviously, once Billy Kidman was kind of getting pushed a little bit more in WCW, Pillman was already gone. He was already, sadly, he'd already pretty, well, he was still in the flock when he was in WWF. Pillman was, Billy Kidman, rather, was in the flock. But then once he kind of broke away from that, and started to really get pushed as a junior heavyweight, Brian was no longer with us. But that would have been a fun match, though, as far as, especially in WCW around that time. Really, like, pre-injury from the car crash, too, because, that really it's kind of lucky he was alive, first of all, but second of all, he's lucky to even walk and wrestle again after that, because that really fucked him up. But, yeah, car crash injury, Brian Pillman, and prime kind of Billy Kidman, that would have been a good little match. I feel like stylistically they would have matched it pretty well. Pillman, though, was so big. Like, he was a bigger size kind of junior, especially around that time, because it was starting to get a little bit more lighter, junior heavyweight guys, but we'll see how that plays out, though. World Class A-Holes, Fantastics. This is probably Steelers for a matchup, yep. Which, Ghetto's going to get the win for the World Class A-Holes over the Fantastics. And then the Lords of the Deep of Lord Akira Kurokumi, Grand Aniwa, Prince Mako, Super Delphin against 3 Count and 2 Cool. And, or 5 Cool, if you want to go with that. Or, if you want to go with 5 Count, or Cool Count. As Super Delphin getting the win over Scotty Tuhati there. That's going to be a 20-minute matchup. We'll see how this plays out, because definitely don't want to run Kanto. Let's see here. 2,700, that works for me. Fukuyama Gymnasium. Alrighty. Night 2 is a 66 for the opener. Actually, a pretty good matchup. Lord Akira Kurokumi does well. Naniwad actually does pretty well. Alex Ray with a 48. Brian Too Much Lawler, though, tough break for him. Scotty Tuhati wasn't that good of a rating as well. Definitely the right team wins. As Delphin beating Scotty Tuhati with a Delphin clutch. Ooh, 57. Jado bruised his pectoral muscle. That's tough. They did pretty well, though. Dick Togo outperformed Tommy Rogers and Jackie Fulton. Boy, Jackie Fulton with a 38. Pretty brutal. I think Jackie might be out of a job relatively soon, because as much as the Fantastics, they've been obviously a staple of this, say, pretty much from the beginning. It's time, It's kind of crazy. Tommy Rogers still doing pretty well. Actually, the craziest thing is Bobby Fulton's still doing really well, but it's probably time for them to go their separate ways, or at least send them somewhere else, maybe. Because of how they've worked a lot in Japan, so I don't know if we'd send them to FMW, if we'd send them to UPW. Either way, their time's probably come. I don't know, though. They're a good undercard team, though. That's why it's hard to kind of get away from, because, like, again, Bobby Fulton he was the best guy in the match. It's hard to separate him and the rest of them, so we can't just have the fantastic Bobby Fulton, because it's just the way we book stuff. He would barely get booked, but it's tough. It's tough. But Ghetto gets the win, the complete shot. 62 for Brian Pillman and Killman. There, Pillman in 9:45. Pillman was physically tired towards the end, which is pretty bad for a 10-minute matchup. And I also got a 62 and 80 for Eddie and Chavo against Shinjiro Otani and Kyoshi Tamura. It's Cobra clutch from Otani over Chavo Jr. in 2019. Good little matchup at Eddie. Of course, best guy in the match. Ooh, 77, so even the match previous was better than it. But Von Buren and Damien, they did actually really well. 85, 70, they were the better team. Yeah, I guess we could have gave him the win. Definitely looking at these ratings. But Kanemoto gets the win with the Koji clutch over Damien's. At least he gets the win over the worst guy in the match. Tough rating. Tough rating there. Yeah, I mean, kind of crazy. This was better than both the Pillman match and the Trios match. Definitely did not expect that at all. So shout out those guys. They put on a good match for what we gave them. Yeah, that's night 2 in the books. On to night 3. We go. Alrighty, night 3 here is we got Blue Demon Jr. and Blitzkrieg on the card. That should be fun. Rey Mysterio Jr. and Skayde against Kikuchi and Kanemoto. So we'll see how they do in this matchup. Too Cool taking on Meiko and Naniwa, which also we'll be seeing on the next night. Akira Kotakumi and Super Delphin against Shane Helms and Shannon Moore, just to kind of split up that 8-man matchup we just saw as well. Main event, though, man. One thing we did not do about this card is really make a good main event, unfortunately. Because, this is a fine match, but I don't think it's going to be like a main event worthy that we have seen previously on some of these tour shows. Kikuchi's going to beat Skayde, so that's another win for the Kanemoto Kikuchi team. Then the next matchup, the Can-Am Junior Express. Van Dam and Lance Storm against Sean Waltman. The Super Crazy Storm's going to beat Waltman in that matchup. Blue Demon Jr. versus Blitzkrieg, which Blitzkrieg's going to beat him. That's a huge win for Blitzkrieg, though, beating a legend like Blue Demon Jr. As far as for Blitzkrieg, though, Jesus, he won. I'm trying to think, when was his first win here? He might not actually gotten a win yet. This might be his first actual singles win. Yeah, it is. Here in Super Max 64. So this is a major, major moment for him. Hoping for a good performance. We'll see. Yeah, Blue Demon Jr. a little unhappy about that. I could see that coming. Technical Masterclass matchup for Wagner Jr. and Kazuya Yamasaki, which, yeah, Yamasaki's not going to do so well in that matchup, but wanted to have Wagner Jr. have a matchup on the card. And Naniwa's going to get the win over Too Cool for his Lords of the Deep team. Boy, oh boy, we might have cut down the time on this one just to cut it all the way down to like an hour and a half. Because, boy, yeah, this show is something. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. But yeah, because if I put any more time onto this, it's already going to be a bad rating for Waltman. I don't want it to be any worse than it has to be. At least the Blue Demon Jr. matchup on Blitzkrieg, you'll give that a little bit more time. At least give it 13 minutes. There we go. Actually, let's make it an even 80 on the night. So that's the card for night 3. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll run Okudo. See if there should be a 2,500. Yeah, about to say. Oh, the Otaru Gymnasium as well. Well, 4,000. What in the world? Why'd we run there? That's wild. But yeah, that should work out for us much, much better. Yeah, well, that should be a sellout, no problem. Let's see how it runs, though. This is, oh boy, yeah, cracked tailbone in the opening matchup. Got the show off to a terrible start. As, yeah, Brian Lawler still rusty, too. That's pretty brutal of a rating, to be honest, because Naniwa with a 72, Meiko with a 50. I know Too Cool had 40s, but yeah, it's tough. I like, obviously I thought Too Cool would have been a good, like, undercard babyface gimmick. Just hasn't been the case. Has not been the case at all, but it is what it is. They got to start somewhere type of thing. But Naniwa got the win with the clutch day, Naniwa. And this matchup suffers because the opener sucked. As Wagner Jr. gets the win to Sera Scoop Slam Driver. And 1547. Good win for Wagner Jr. As, yeah, obviously he had a great J-Cup. He had a great run there. Looking to maybe potentially find a partner for the Junior Heavyweight Tag League for him. As far as he's looking to take that next step. Looking to be a big-time player in Super Max 64. sooner rather than later, for sure. And 58 here for Blue Demon Jr. Blitzkrieg, which, boy, giving Blitzkrieg this win, I don't know what happened. I thought Blitzkrieg was doing a lot better than this. You know, stamina went against him. That's crazy. It was only a 12-minute match. It's inconsistency, holding back too, and just a terrible rating from him. Probably shouldn't have gave him this win. Looking back at it, 65 for the Can-Am Junior Express and the Sean Waltman Super Crazy Team, which they have excellent chemistry. Great tag team specialist bonus for Storm and Rob Van Dam as well. A good little matchup, actually. They're a good little team, Rob Van Dam and Lance Storm. And them getting this win here, obviously, for Linsanity, really for Waltman, of course, had that great just the actual Mystery Mayhem matchup, had a great showing in that. And him and Super Crazy, not a bad little team, actually. Not bad at all. 79, though, for our main event. Wow. Pleased with that rating. Rey Mysterio Jr. with an 86, though. That is impressive. As, of course, I think he's really getting his prime now. It's kind of crazy. We gave him, the junior heavyweight title matchup. And he ended up getting the win, too, and had a great matchup there. And I can only imagine what it'd be like now. He's even gotten better since that time. So he might be somebody definitely to watch out for. So no surprise, obviously by this time in 2002, he's been one of the best in the world for a hot minute now. That's a great rating, though. As Kikuchi put the sit-out powerbomb, though, over Skayde. Skayde was the worst guy in the match, so at least if he's losing, it's him. Yeah, I mean, if this didn't have an injury, this probably would have performed a little bit better, but maybe not enough for it to save the show. But this would have been better, too, and I can't believe the Blitzkrieg performance, though. That was embarrassing. For Blitzkrieg, I was really impressed with his debut. But definitely Kid Cash, though. Kid Cash has done a whole lot better than Blitzkrieg has since his debut. Since both those guys debuted in the same match. It's hard not to compare the two, but that is at least for that show. As we'll be going on to Night 4 of the Supiversary Tour. And before you know, we'll be at the end of the tour. We go on to Night 4, then Night 5 is the final tour show. And we'll be at the final show for Supiversary to see the 2 title matches in Fire Pro. Alrighty, Night 4 is, let's see where they want us to... Yeah, definitely don't want to run Kanto. I'm going to save that for the final show. I think we'll actually save Kansai for the final tour show, so we'll run Kyushu here. There we go, we got it all figured out. Yeah, we'll just run the West Japan Hall here. Because, I mean, it's... Sure, we could probably run like a 3,000-seater or even find like a 2,900, but... Wow, there's a lot of 2,800s, though. Oh no, Miyazaki Gymnasium, that works. Never mind. Yeah, 2,900, perfect. Alright, so our main event here, big main event, especially from what we've been seeing on these tour shows. Rock Revolution Legend, as far as 22-minute matchup, Eddie's going to beat Samurai here, so a win for the Junior Heavyweight Champion, and a win for the challenging team going up against the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, as well as the co-main event, though, another good match. TTS versus Cosmic Dragon Kings. Ultimate Dragon's going to beat Otani, so nice win for the Cosmic Dragon Kings. In the Can-Am Super Junior Crew versus Linsanity, a trios match, which the Linsanity team's going to get the win. Jerry Lynn's going to beat Brian Pillman, as Pillman is very upset losing to Jerry Lynn. Then Lord Akira Kotakumi, Pacificus, that's who's the other member of that tag matchup against 3 count, which Akira Kotakumi's going to beat Shannon Moore, and that will mean the technical masterclass is Okuda Adaka and Minoru Fujita against Terry Boy and Tajiri. A little build up to the Shinzaki Brad Armstrong matchup. And Okuda Adaka is going to get the win as well over Terry Boy. So I actually like this tour show a lot. I think it's going to be one of the best ones we've done this tour. It might even be the best. It's a 58 for the opener, though. Terry Boy stinging up the joint. But Fujita and Okuda Adaka, 54-56. Not bad at all from them. Double heel hook from Okuda Adaka over Terry Boy in 15-37. It's a good win. Good win. There's a 68 for Lord Akira Kotakumi and Pacificus, which, Pacificus obviously had that crazy injury. Still is dealing with kind of the effects of that, as he's still rusty. But Akira Kotakumi getting submission victory with the octopus stretch over Shannon Moore. Yeah, I mean, Shannon and Shane, they did pretty well, 50 and 54. Akira Kotakumi with an 80. It was a tough break for them, but a good match, though, for Akira Kotakumi. 67 for the trios match. Linsanity over the Can-Am Super Junior crew. As Lance Storm with the 71, best guy in the match. Pillman and Rob Van Dam tied. Just Jerry Lynn with the upset win for his team. Tough break for Linsanity to have such a bad performance, but a good win though for them though, at least with the upset win. Cradle pile driver from Lynn over Pillman as well. Yeah, poor Sean Waltman. That was 75 for the 8-man. As TTS losing the Cosmic Dragon Kings, even though TTS did really, really well. It's crazy. Kiyoshi Demora was almost the worst guy in the match. Dragon Kid got outperformed. Everybody else outperformed him. Ultimate Dragon with an 89, Astro with an 82, even Golden King with 76. Tremendous stuff from the Cosmic Dragon Kings in that one. And an 82, oh my god, chronic knee pain for the Junior Heavyweight Champion. Just great. Just fucking great. As Eddie with the Brain Buster. Man, I mean, the injuries have been racking up as of late. Just brutal to see the Junior Champ go down. I don't know when's the last time we've had a clean, as far as on a card now, we've had a clean, non-injury dealing main event or co-main event at this rate. It's always something. But Eddie's going to get the win. The chronic knee pain's going to deal with that for the rest of the tour and probably for the rest of the month. Sasuke's the one to blame for that one. Just great. And yeah, that hurt that matchup because of it. That could have been even better had the injury not occurred. So tough break there. Thought that was going to be a lot better of a tour show, but it is what it is. It's on to the go-home show, though. On to night 5 we go. And hopefully there's no more injuries, because my god, we just can't get your break by the looks of it here. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can have a good, clean show to end it out on. We'll see. Alrighty, the final tour show is here. As, of course, we'll be running Kansai. Yeah, the Grand Cube in Osaka. Looks like that is just perfect for us. Alrighty, so we didn't want to have, because I was like, man, someone's probably going to get injured, so I didn't want to have the guys in the main event be on that final show. And funny enough, tomorrow at least is booked. I was like, let's save Eddie. And of course, Eddie gets hurt the night before anyway, so here goes that. But yeah, I mean, Yuki Sano, obviously, I was about to say the potential, but he is, in fact, I guess you could say the number 2 contender, since Tamura is getting his matchup on the next show. But Tamura gets the win over Tiger Mask Force, so of course, the former Shudo brethren, and, for Minoru Tanaka and Kiyoshi Tamura getting a win, and especially for Tamura, some momentum building going into his title matchup. Lords of the Deep versus the World Class Ales. The trios matchup here is Delphin beating Dick Togo in 20 minutes. Hopefully a good little matchup. Then Fuchi and Ogawa against Vampiro and Damien, which, giving Ogawa the win here is kind of crazy. But, we're going to stick with it. We're not going to change. Actually, yeah, we did change it. Because, yeah, here's the Damien and Vampiro win over Satoru Osaka and Hideki Osaka. So, I forgot to change the team that they were facing. So, let's go ahead. I mean, I think I was going to change it to the Blonde Bombers. I believe that was the plan. So we'll just go ahead and keep it. Which, I mean, this is tough. But I think instead of having Ogawa win, we're going to have Fuchi win. He's going to beat Candido. It's a good little match, though. It's just, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one to see how it plays out, really. And then Chavo Jr. and Shunichi Funaki. Funaki's going to beat Chavo there. Really no surprise. Yeah, we're not, building anymore between Radical Revolution and the Legend team as well. I don't want anyone else getting hurt involving that matchup. So we're just going to run this and hope for a good show. Goddamn, look at all who's injured. 3 people in 5 matches. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That's the way she goes. Well, I guess technically 2, since we have 2 injuries in that opening contest, but still, sucks to see it. But hoping for a good main event, though. We'll see. Tiger Mask 4 getting in the main event. It is a big showing for him. We'll see. 73, though, for Kira Kotakumi and Naniwa and Delphin against the World Class A-Holes, as Delphin gets the win with the Delphin Clutch. It's a good match. Good match, and a good little performance, too, especially for having 2 guys injured. 74 for Damien and Vampiro against Hideki Osaka and Satoru Osaka. It's both of them. Both rusty. Yeah, they're getting carried by Vampiro and Damien here. It's a good match. Good win for Damien and Vampiro. Shinichi Funaki beating Chavo Jr. with a Sean capturing 10:01. It's a 74 there. These little matchups. 82 for Fuchino Gawa against Candido and Jericho. Yep, they were the worst team. Should not have gotten the win there, but shout out Fuchi getting a 69 here at like 47, 48 years old. But a good win. And a good match, too. One of the best matches of the tour, followed by this, an 82 somehow. Not sure exactly how that happened, but we'll take a Nuki Sano, best guy in the match. Kyoshi Demora, at least outperformed Tiger Mask 4. It was kind of close. Nuki Sano was slowed down a little bit by his injury, too, as he's injured as well. So that's just great. So I believe if Eddie wins that match, Nuki Sano and Eddie don't have any chemistry either, so that's just going to be a brutal matchup that we will be seeing at Brawloween. But we'll find out if that's the case next, as we'll go into Fire Pro, run our 2 title matches, and we'll see how the card plays out. Alrighty, we are set. And it's our Junior Heavyweight Tag Team title matchup. Scorpio and Sasuke against Wild Pegasus and Dean Malenko. It's been a while since we've seen Scorpio in Fire Pro, so we'll see how he does. If they can retain those Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles. As, of course, for Sasuke and Tuco Scorpio, they were champs now. This is their 3rd time, technically, but it really is 2 times. Obviously, he's filling in. Scorpio is for Liger. As for Wild Pegasus and Dean Malenko, though, they have been champions for 2 times. So they're looking to tie the official record now, thanks to Tuco Scorpio filling in for Liger, but, they didn't have any defenses, though, so I guess technically, you could say, they are worthy champions, especially if they win tonight. They'll be 2 in a row for them. As for Scorpio and Sasuke, though, man, this is huge. It's a big night. We got no sleeves for Sasuke. He's fucking meaning business tonight. That is for sure. It is kind of crazy, though, just to kind of think of the last... I believe it's been 10. I believe the last 10 matches, at least the last time... It's been a full year, of Junior Heavyweight Tag Team title matches. Oh, God. It was set for the, I just didn't realize we forgot to turn off... Yes, turn rope on. Turn tornado off. Yeah, outside on. Sure, DQ on. Alrighty. Let's skip the entrances now. My God, I completely forgot. Because it is obviously set for the All-Star Anarchy matchup settings. For the last time we were in Fire Pro. There we go. But the Wild Pegasus and Tuco Scorpio starting it off. So I just love how Scorpio's head, again, the skin tone does not match the rest of his body. Just great. But for the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles, ever since from now until All-Star Anarchy Night 4, which is in 2001, even, I guess you could go before that, if you want to talk about, excluding a final show, like, as far as excluding that tour show title matchup between World Class Tag Team and Lords of the Deep, the last Junior Heavyweight Tag Team title matchup to not be an 85 or above was Hayabusa and Jinsei Shinzaki against El Samurai and Jushin Liger, which that was at the Super Heartstopper show in the year 2000. So it's been full 2 years since we have seen a Junior Heavyweight Tag Team title matchup that has not delivered. That's at least in TEW, but usually in the Fire Pro world, we usually get some pretty good Junior Heavyweight Tag Team title matches. So far, Wild Pegasus and Sasuke, what a fun pairing this is. And, what a butterfly suplex from Sasuke, dragging him out of the ropes. Of course, rope breaks are on. Won't be seeing any bullshit here. Dean Malenko getting tagged in, but oh God, Wild Pegasus sends him to the floor with a suplex from the apron. That is tough, and we got a chin lock. Dean Malenko looking for a rest spot on the floor. Gotta love that. Oh, roll through. And Sasuke getting out of that, but he gets caught with a Dragon School leg whip. Up to 10. Might see a, I guess technically over in Japan, they changed the titles on DQs, but oh, we had test of strength. Oh, nobody gets the better of it, though. Dean Malenko with a Well, drop to hold, and now the trading strikes here. Right hands from Malenko, body kicks from Sasuke. Oh, and he gets the better of it. Oh, but Sasuke actually falls over after lands the body kick. Scorpion now with a body splash, or body splash, body slam. Is now a reversal. Malenko got him in the corner. Body slam again from Scorpio, changing the tide. A beautiful drop kick there. Somehow Malenko gets back up first. Off the ropes he goes. Dropped hold into the ropes. Could be a bad ending for him. Dean with an elbow to the back. Oh, tagging in Wild Pegasus. Of course, these two men no strangers to each other. And Wild Pegasus and Scorpio. Oh, both men trading rights and lefts. Oh, Scorpio gets the better of him. He's looking pretty good so far. Wild Pegasus trying to change the momentum, though, back to him. Back to the challenging team, but Scorpio's just one step ahead of him, it seems like, for the most part. Off the ropes. Oh, Wild Pegasus hangs on. Stops that. And, oh, what an axe kick. Now into the drop kick. Oh, boy. Scorpion, that butterfly suplex. Thought maybe he's going to go to the top. Off of them, and now just pounding away. Scorpio, of course, big body. For two-core Scorpio, one of the bigger guys we have on the roster. You could see that with a lot of this power he's been showing off. In comes Sasuke, in comes Malenko. Two polar opposite men. There has been in this ring. With D. Malenko and the great Sasuke. Another butterfly suplex. Of course, Legend, though. I mean, they've been on a hell of a run, actually. As far as throughout Super Max 64, of course, part of the originally the NWO and now Legend, but they've of course been multiple time Junior Heavyweight Tag Team champs, like we talked about. They have been Junior Heavyweight champs a couple of times. Obviously, we got a great superplex off the top there. As Sasuke's won the belt 4 times, Samurai's won it 2 times, Liger's won it in the past. 3 times, so it's kind of crazy to think that many champions out of Legend. Of course, the only man who hasn't won. Oh my god, capo kick out of the corner though into a fucking shooting star leg drop, insane. Is that man two-core Scorpio? But he is rolling. Oh, gets caught with a roll up though. What a combination that was though. The capo kick into the corner into a shooting star press leg drop, unreal. And we got an octopus stretch, that was a bit of an abdominal stretch there from Wild Pegasus. Now, oh, what a left hand. The southpaw strikes from Wild Pegasus. Catching him. Oh, Scorpio, though, looking for a powerbomb. Oh, lands it. Covers him, hooks the leg. Is that going to be it? No. Pegasus kicks out at 2. Oh, God. What an overhead suplex from Scorpio there. That was crazy. Into a tiger. Oh, about the tiger suplex. Butterfly suplex. Thought it was going to be tiger driver. Now a pile driver. Jesus. Scorpio is determined to win this matchup and keep the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles on the Legend side. He's going to tag in Sasuke. Countered it this time. Did Wild Pegasus. Jesus. As a left hand. Oh, look at that. Working on the chin. Thought maybe he's going to try to rip some of the mask off of Sasuke, but no, just keeping it straight for now. Oh, Dragon Suplex, beautiful bridge. Oh, it was almost it, too. Sasuke just kicks out. In comes Malenko, in comes Scorpio. Suplex, oh, beautiful. Suplex from Malenko, deep. Cover here, only a 2 count, though. Going for it again, potentially. He does. Get another cover. Don't think it's going to be it, but I like the determination. Oh, but Scorpion, though, that again with that suplex off the ropes. Big drop kick. Malenko back up to his feet, though. Fireman Scary takeover. Picks him back up. Off the ropes. Oh, boy. Oh, what a basement drop kick there. Oh, right to the knee. Scorpio wasting no time, though. Body slam. Oh, God. Shooting. Oh, my. What the fuck was that? I don't even know what Scorpio did there. Oh, my God. Seemed like he didn't have enough air for what he was going for, but he put all that big body of his onto Dean Malenko, and there's a super kick. Oh, Malenko, though. Big chop. And down he goes. Tags in Wild Pegasus now. German suplex. Beautiful release German suplex, though, as he drags him out of the corner. They are looking to become champs for the 3rd time, but what a roll-up. Only a 2 count, though. Oh, high angle back suplex from Wild Pegasus. This could be a huge night for Redneck Revolution if they can walk away with Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Gold and Eddie Guerrero winning our main event. So what a monkey flip there from Sasuke. Oh, here we go. Powerbomb. Oh, countered. Big backdrop from Wild Pegasus. Oh, what an elbow. Down goes Sasuke. Oh, go behind. German suplex. Oh, still hanging on. Another German suplex. A third one. Release German suplex on the third one. And oh my god, Wild Bomb as well. Oh my, don't go for another one. Oh my god, I thought I was going to go for it again. Insane. I mean, what a combination. 3 German suplexes into a deadly powerbomb, but Sasuke's still fighting with the spin kick. Wild Pegasus, though, back up, tags in Malenko. Oh, what a Tiger Driver. In the ropes, though. Thought it was maybe going to be the Tiger Driver into the Cloverleaf, but what a soul butt there from Sasuke. Down goes Malenko. Roll up. Is that going to be it? No. I mean, everybody's been busting out the roll-ups, and there's a DDT from Sasuke, as he's been able to counter those wrist locks, Jesus. Oh, nice arm drag. Held that arm down and locked it in. Maybe a potential armbar, but Sasuke, with the up kick to get out of that. Oh, here he goes. Butterfly suplex. Sasuke gonna tag in Scorpio. Past the 10-minute mark, though. Here we go. Tiger Driver. Not near the ropes. Oh my god. 2.9. Oh, Scorpio now lands on his feet. DDT. Malenko's in trouble. Thought maybe he's going to go to the top rope again, but nope, off the ropes. Oh my god, what a Uranagi there. There's a 450. That's got to be it. In the ropes, though. Malenko gets tagged out. In comes Wild Pegasus. Getting stomped away. Oh, go behind. Oh, you can go back to suplex. Man, I mean, what's it going to take for one of these guys to pick up the victory here? But they've been laying it all out there. Wild Bomb, that could do it. Again, picks him up. Tests his strength. Oh, God, Wild Pegasus gets out of it, though. There's a left hand. Goes for it again, but then again, Wild Pegasus is able to get his feet up. Oh, God, knees out of a clinch there. And then comes Sasuke. Arm drag. Wild Pegasus back up. Oh, float over suplex from Sasuke. Oh, God. Tiger suplex in the ropes, though, is oh, my God. Wild Pegasus, though. Big German suplex again. Oh, God, the 3 of them. Release German on the 3rd. Is it going to be another Wild Bomb? Oh, nope. Sasuke counters. Oh, roll up out of the Hurricane Rana. Here we go. That's it. What a win for Sasuke and Scorpio, as I think we're to give that. Man, I want to give it 32 minutes, to be honest. I thought that was a great matchup. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Sasuke beats Scorpio. So a tough break there for Wild Pegasus and Dean Malenko. Hell of a match, though. Yeah, 99 and 5 pro. And now we go on to our main event. Kiyoshi Tamura and Eddie Guerrero, our champion, of course. As our referee will be Ted Tanabe, so we'll go ahead and change that. Of course, Eddie, which we've went with a couple of different versions of Eddie Guerrero, but I think our best one, at least by the looks of it, is, as far as we'll go, the Redneck Revolution. There we go. Is this version here. It seems to work out very, very well. I'll put Kiyoshi Tamura on this side. There we go. Of course, with the red. That's about all he's got. It's going to be a tough matchup, though. Kiyoshi Tamura is very, very tough. If he can win this junior heavyweight title, boy, it's going to be tough for a lot of these guys to deal with that type of pressure that he's going to put on these guys. He's going to bring the match down to the mat. He's going to look to win by stretching you out. And if he can get a submission victory here tonight, that would be massive. As for Eddie Guerrero, of course, this is his 3rd reign as junior heavyweight champion. Of course, was champion earlier this year, but didn't have a successful defense. But now, got 3 defenses, which is the most since Shinzaki. And if he can get his 4th victory tonight, that would be the most since the Great Sasuke in 1997. That is kind of wild. And that would be massive And even then, Sasuke had 5. So he's still got 1 to go to even reach that. The next, as far as with 4 defenses, is Liger. And that was the year before that. Kiyoshi Demora, a absolute savage in there. And he is going to look to bring it. A man who is, just from a stylistic perspective, is going to be very, very tough to beat. Especially with the, I mean, look at that already. Fujiwara armbar. He had it in locked in. For Kiyoshi Demora, though, this is his first Junior Heavyweight title matchup. So this is going to be interesting. And there's the takedown, and there's looking for the armbar. But Eddie wisely keeping the arms locked. They clinch again, another Fujiwara armbar. I mean, this could be over in 3 seconds if he really wanted to. Oh my God, the palm strikes into the takedown. What a beautiful counter that was from Eddie. I mean, Eddie does have the amateur background. Maybe not at the same level as Kiyoshi Demora, but I mean, he wrestled at New Mexico University. He was I believe, an all-state wrestling champion in Texas in high school. Believe he was. But I mean, he's got a background in that, at least to be able to defend himself. But so far, I think the strikes have been a little too much for him. Now he's got an ankle lock. Does Tamura. I mean, he's going to be brutal in there to take on in this type of setting, in this type of environment. Oh my God, you got to go behind. Eddie counters out of it, though. There we go. There's the wrestling, but he gets swept there. And now Tamura, again, working on the legs of Eddie. And that's a brilliant strategy for a lot of these guys in Super Max 64. Take away the legs, you take away the explosiveness, you take away the ability to jump up to that top rope, jumping off the ropes, and Eddie's doing a good job of fighting out of this off the ground, but man, the knees, these arm bars, I mean, he's wearing away on the arms and the legs of his opponent, and that's going to be crucial for him, but Eddie's trying to hang in there. He's got some side headlocks going on, and there's a elbow to the back, but then Tamura counters with a knee out of the clinch, and now he's got a Fujiwara armbar again. Yeah, Eddie's in trouble. This is going to be a tough matchup. Oh, look at that, though. Eddie now working on the arm. Oh, the palm strikes again, just brutal. Jesus, Murphy. I mean, he probably landed about 15 of them by the looks of it, and now he had a rear naked choke, but that's in the ropes. Oh, there's a follow-away slam from Eddie, though. And chops him now. Oh my God, the leg kicks now. 3 of them, and he dropped them. And now a regular armbar. Looking for a cross armbar. Is Eddie going to tap? No, he gets out of it. Oh God, I mean, the body kicks now. Jesus Christ. I mean, he's flocking him up. Eddie, though, still fighting, though. Up kick. Tamura's already back up to his feet. Snapmare. A roll through, beautiful roll through though. It was only 1 count, but that it's a great way to get the kind of traditional as far as, oh my God, body kick there from Tamura again. Oh God, it's a standing sleeper. I thought that might have been it, but no, Eddie hangs in there, chops away. Elbow to the back, and Tamura just kind of off instinct, just kind of shoots for a single leg. Doesn't get all of it, but did enough to sweep him down, and goes for the cross armbar again. Oh, body kicks, Jesus. Oh, powerbomb. Little gory special. And it was in the ropes. Something unique for Tamura, but my God, Tamura didn't expect him to drop, I don't think, as he was even shooting in for the takedown. And again, Eddie with gory special, but this time it was not in the ropes, so he's able to get it. And there's Uranagi. Dumped him on his head. That's going to help him out a lot. Go behind, into the ropes. But Tamura fights out of that, and back to the armbar. I mean, Eddie's going to have to probably work in a sling for the next couple of weeks, the way this is going, the way he's been worked on the arm. You can see the stance that Eddie's been working on now. Oh, there's a brainbuster. Still had enough power to pick him up, and went for the frog splash, but Eddie, unfortunately, didn't get it. Oh, what the tiger bomb, as far as the black tiger bomb, goes for it again. Oh no, this time. Little airplane spin out of the gory special. That was awesome stuff from Eddie. So Eddie, another brain buster. Boy, you could sense the urgency here from Eddie Guerrero. I thought he was going to go for the frog splash here. Oh my. Gets kicked though right in the gut, and down he goes. Another rear naked choke. I think Ted Tanabe's missing Eddie's hand that's underneath the ropes, but Eddie hangs on, and there's the European uppercut. Frog splash. Hits it. Tamura might be down. Oh, and he kicked out, though. Body kick. Chops. Both men fighting, but, I mean, Eddie's been getting fucked up here. Another body kick. Writhing in pain. The body shots have been brutal. Another rear naked choke. Ted Tanabe asking Eddie if he's going to tap, but he does not, and he's been hanging in there. Honestly, he's done a lot better than I anticipated. I didn't even think he was going to be able to land a brainbuster, let alone he's landed a couple. If he can land one more, potentially, off of a frog splash, that could be it. What a beautiful pop-up Hurricane Rana, though. Eddie is still fighting hard. But the strikes have been brutal. Body kick, another. Rear naked choke, and that's it. Ted Tanabe calls it. New junior heavyweight champion in Kiyoshi Nomura. And boy, oh boy, is he going to be a problem to deal with. I mean, even though it probably shouldn't have go 27 minutes, it's going to. Man, Kiyoshi Nomura, though, what a savage. That's going to be a brutal matchup, though, for Eddie Guerrero, though. I mean, that's a tough break for him. And now, we go to Fire Pro. Oh, we go from Fire Pro, rather, to TEW now. As we will run this show rather shortly, as I believe we are in the Tokyo Dome. Just want to double check. Yeah, we are. Alrighty, let's run it. It's an 83 for the opener. World Class Tag Team beat the former Junior Heavyweight Tag Team champs here and beat the team that beat them way back when, during that tour show, the All-Star Anarchy show, as Jado and Geto. Jado had this injury. Geto was really off his game. Brutal performance from them, especially in a big-time matchup like this, but got the show off a strong start somehow. It's an 81 for Fuchi and Ogawa against Rob Van Dam and Lance Storm. Fuchi, best guy in the match. Pretty crazy, but Lance Storm gets the win for his team with the Canadian Maple Leaf over Ogawa. The 78 for Brad Armstrong and Jinsei Shinzaki. Brad Armstrong gets the win at 11:15 with the side Russian leg sweep there. And then TTS versus Cosmic Dragon Kings. Minoru Tanaka beating the Golden King with the Minoru Special number 2. As what a win as well. I mean, what a great matchup. A 91, 94s, and 92s from Dragon and Astro. Great stuff there. So 99 for the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team title matchup as their second defense for Scorpio and Sasuke. Great performance from Malenko and Wild Pegasus, though, in their matchup. And unfortunately for them, a tough night as Eddie Guerrero loses to Kiyoshi Nomura. He had a chronic knee pain of Eddie Guerrero. Brutal performance because of that. Probably shouldn't have been a main event knowing that injury was happening, but we went with it anyways. And Kiyoshi Nomura, though, your new Junior Heavyweight Champion, TTS, have a man with the big belt. And that is a huge accomplishment. And now, for Brawloween, it will be Tamura versus Yuki Sano. And I think that matchup is pretty fitting for how those two are going to play off each other. Hopefully, Yuki Sano's going to be at 100%, but we'll see. And we're going to put over Eddie just for losing. And honestly, I'm going to put over Dean Malenko because, again, he was fantastic in that matchup. Especially with that 99. That was a great match for the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champs. Tough break on the show itself with that main event not really delivering. But now, we're in the reign of Kiyoshi Nomura. And we're at the mercy of him because he's going to be a tough fucking guy to beat for everybody on this roster. You're going to have to bring it if you're going to take on Tamura in a one-on-one matchup because he's going to beat the fuck out of you. Body kicks, leg kicks, palm strikes. You're going to get fucked up. And that's going to be a brutal match to go through. But we'll see. And we'll catch you guys next time for the Brawloween episode. Take care, everyone.